The Scary Godmother sequel, The Revenge of Jimmy, was just as fun as the first movie, and it was funny to me because Jimmy didn't get punished or anything, just had some temporary trauma. A year later, we find out that Jimmy never recovered from getting scared in the first movie. He has constant nightmares, sets up traps for monsters, and threw out all of his clothes in an effort to make sure no monsters can hide in his closet. And if you're wondering why his friends aren't traumatized, it's because they believe that the monsters were older kids that were messing with them, which, I guess. That doesn't really explain the skeleton falling apart in front of them, but maybe they blocked it out. Jimmy tries to get them to not celebrate Halloween with him, and obviously they ditch him instead because they can't say no to candy. Jimmy then decides that in order to avoid the monsters, he'll do whatever he can to stop the Halloween fun. He goes all out for it too. He smashes every pumpkin he can find, labels candy as poison, and marks costumes flammable, effectively erasing jack-o'-lanterns, treats, and ghostly decor. It works too because him killing the Halloween spirit starts to make the fright side unstable, threatening its existence. It gets to a point where Bugaboo's house and the surrounding area disappear. Luckily, each time Jimmy pulls something, Hannah is quick to make a bad situation better by salvaging the situations and coming up with things that bring the Halloween spirit back, like making their own sweets and getting creative with their costumes. She even teaches us how to make spooky s'mores. How kind of Hannah. The Fright Side holds together long enough for Hannah to fix things, and to celebrate, Hannah invites everyone to the spook house for a party, which Jimmy TPs, and that really messes up Fright Side. I'm surprised it was a problem though, because it looks cool. All it takes is Hannah pointing out that the toilet paper looks like ghosts for Halloween to be back on, thus saving Fright Side. Maybe Fright Side shouldn't have his existence hinge on what a couple of kids think about Halloween, but it's fine. It's movie logic. I'm not gonna nitpick it. By the way, when the monsters think that Scary Godmother gets crushed by the house that reappears, everyone mourns her except for Harry, who celebrates because it means he doesn't have to work. All my homies hate Harry. Jimmy sneaks into the party to try and ruin Halloween one last time, and he accidentally manages to scare Bugaboo and kick out Harry, winning the best costume prize in the process. They say it's because he was able to scare Bugaboo, but I know it's because he got Harry out of there. Anyway, this moment snaps Jimmy out of his year-long psychotic break as he learns the same thing Hannah learned in the first movie. Monsters aren't that scary, or at least that they won't eat him. And with Jimmy's love of Halloween reignited, they all have a great Halloween party, putting it into the second movie.